come. I was beginning to fear my sister was too late, and you were killed or taken.
I was told you had some information that would be useful.
Straight to business, then? Pity. You weren't the only one to escape.
Please, tell me more. Time may be short.
I offer you this.
Very well. I'll accept your gift. And if it turns out to be genuine, you'll have my thanks.
I am pleased to see I was right about you. Go now. It would be better if I were elsewhere. Perhaps we'll speak again after this affair.
It seems the Dark Sisters.
What sorceries are you working?
Patience, little Legion. But now that... It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us. She has brought the light.
Come then, wit.
Ha! But... It seems the Dark Sister...
Come then, wit.
Ha!
Thank you for releasing me. I underestimated these witches. It looks like a simple cage, but it's not. I tried to burn my way out. Somehow it's proof.
You tried to set your cage alight?
I've always been able to call fire at will. When I was young, I thought I was its source. But it's... I tried to burn the bars of the cage, but the metal stayed cold. Lescanzi witchcraft. It must be. Now that I'm free of that cage, then...
You have a foreign look. Are you descend...
Not from the Legion, no. Odo believes that I am an Archon, a creature out of me. It sounds ridiculous, I know. And if it's true, then where are all the others of my kind? He found me, not far from here, when I was a child. Those are his words, not mine.
Did the Lescanzi take you...
No. Odo sent me to keep watch for stragglers. Witch magic painted their army as shadows and quieted their steps. The townspeople fled. I was alone, outnumbered. But
Rage swept you into battle against impossible numbers.
No, it was something colder than... I fought the Lescanzi not... They'd come to destroy the Legion. The idea that even one...
Odo and Martin are waiting. They sent me to find survivors.
Odo is alive? Take me to him. I promise I can hope...
I'm in here! Help! Thank you. Are you a Legionnaire too? I knew there must be a few of us left. Wasn't sure you'd find me here though. At least not in time.
What was that witch planning to do?
I don't know. At first, I told her she wouldn't get any secrets out of me. But if you hadn't gotten here when you did, I think she meant...
Do you know if anyone else made it out?
I don't think so. At least I haven't seen anyone from inside this...
How did you end up here?
I got captured at the estate. When I killed a few mercenaries. But they must have knocked me out and carried me here.
That was a noble sacrifice you made. You might have been killed.
Yes, well, someone had to do it.
So you're descended from the old Legion too?
Yes. My name's Armand Dublanc, grandson of Crespin Dublanc. He died in Stonebridge 30 years ago before our family had an estate in the farmlands, south of the city. We hid there for a long time, but Jane Cassinda, she killed my parents, my brother and sister too.
We need to get you out of here.
Guess I owe you one. All right, I'll meet you at...
You certainly handled that with more aplomb than I expected. Bravo, my dear. Now then, since you've accomplished your goals...
How did I know you were going to want something out of me?
Oh, come now, darling. After all I did for you, I have come into possession of a key. I need a big, strapping man to go in ahead of me and make it safe.
All right. Give me the...
Wonderful. Such generosity deserves... The attack on the Montperin estate. Lescanzi mercenaries did the
That's not much to go on. Can you...
I do not know who she is, or perhaps what she is. She hired half the Lescanzi clans in southern Ebb and marched them here to You might be interested to learn that she has bivouacked herself in the town hall. If you...
I appreciate your candor. That information will be very useful.
Information is only the barest glimpse of what I offer. Ours could be a very profitable friendship, if you give me... Here then, take the key. I will see you again after the manor's current residents have been... evicted. That door leads back to the forest. May the Dark Sister go with you, and the faithful hound guard your path.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for trusting me, in spite of my Lescanzi blood.
How do I get to Gundrick Manor from here?
Ah, yes, Gundrick Manor. When you leave the cave, follow the road. I do hope to see you again soon, but for now,
More enemies. They know we're here.
No. If they see me here, they will know that Leona has betrayed them.
You're with the Legion? Thanks, Saint Hiram. I feared none would be able to help me. My husband needs help. He was one of the 2 constables in Raven's Rill. I feared for Niku's life. He was forced to leave in such a rush. He had no time to take food or a blanket.
Did he tell you where he...
He was headed to the East Forest, past the old Legion chapter house. He said Niku isn't much of a hunter. He can barely
I'm glad to put Raven's Rill behind us. They look at me strangely, especially the men. ancestors built all this? It is beautiful.
I got back just ahead of you, and I told Odo and Martin what happened in the cave. They want... I'll be in the causeway room. Always heard stories about them. One more thing. I have a few odds and ends. Weapons and armor that I saved from my... I'd be happy to sell them to you if you like. For a good price, I promise. Just come and see me when you're done.
Anjali, they had you in a cage?
I'm well. A few hours underground, nothing more.
It's true. Her name is Rajani. She and her mercenaries have occupied the town.
So, without Lazar, we'll have no help from the people of Raven's Rill. It's time to strike. Catch them off guard. This Rajani has numbers on her side, but they're...
Laskanzi are mercenaries by trade.
They're wanderers. Desert people. Now they drift across the world and fight for whoever pays best.
We're definitely outnumbered. How much of a chance do we have?
We're the Legion. We're a family. We're fighting for... The numbers are on their side, but the stake...
We'll need to surprise them. Did you have something in mind?
In the days of the Legion, they were passageways, cut through the fabric of another world. A Legionnaire could enter a causeway in Stonebridge and emerge an hour later in Raven's Rill. If we believe...
The causeways were real. I walked them myself before the Legion fell.
If these causeways are real...
We did. Back in the days when Legion gave us a tactical edge. Send a few hundred Legionnaires through a causeway. Impress the common folk, too. Gave us...
The causeways pass through
a fallen realm. Shifting, always changing. The causeways don't pass through it so much as near it, above it. I know.
Go on, Odo.
As do I. Tell us what you have in mind.
There's a causeway here inside this chapter house. We can use it to slip into Raven's Rill, catch the enemy by... The only trouble is opening the gate. But I have an idea. The Grand Master's ring.
The ring lies where the last Grand Master fell. The Mournweald. An ill-omened place.
What else can you tell me about?
It's a forest. An old place. Used to be mourned like the start of...
The last Grand Master.
It was. And the last of the Legion died with him.
Odo, you were a Legionnaire. You never learned to...
I was a scout, a spy, a Legionnaire, yes. But every chapter house had a master and a mage. They opened...
If the ring is there, I'll find it.
There's a door at the bottom of the tower. It'll take you... When you leave the chapter house, head to the east. You'll come...
The Legion died in that forest. Whatever happened, whatever Jane could... Get in, find the ring, and...
So this chapter house is really a tower.